The Amazon rainforest is famous for jaguars, anacondas, caimans, and giant predators. But honestly, some of the most dangerous things in the Amazon are not big at all. They don't roar, they don't chase you through the jungle. Some of them are so small you could crush them with one step, but if you touch them, step near them, or let them bite you, the result can be terrifying. In the Amazon, danger is not always about size. Sometimes the smallest creatures are the ones you should fear the most. Let's start with one of the most painful insects on Earth, the bullet ant. This ant is found in parts of Central and South America, including the Amazon region, and its sting is legendary. People say the pain feels like being shot, and that's where the name bullet ant comes from. The venom doesn't usually kill a healthy adult, but the pain can be so intense that people can't think clearly, can't move normally, and may suffer for hours. Imagine walking through the rainforest, brushing against a tree, and suddenly feeling one of the worst pains a human can experience. That's what makes the bullet ant so scary. It's not huge, it doesn't look like a monster, but one sting can completely break your confidence in the jungle. Now let's talk about something even more disturbing, the botfly. This tiny insect does not attack like a predator. It uses another insect, often a mosquito, to carry its eggs. When that mosquito lands on your skin, the warmth of your body can trigger the botfly larva to enter through the skin. After that, the larva can grow under your skin while feeding there. It sounds unreal, but this is a real parasitic behavior. People who get infected may notice swelling, pain, and sometimes movement under the skin. The botfly is not dangerous in the same way as a snake or a jaguar, but mentally, it is one of the most disturbing things you can experience in the rainforest. Just imagine realizing that something alive is growing inside your skin. That is the kind of Amazon danger people don't talk about enough. Another tiny creature you should never underestimate is the Brazilian wandering spider. Technically, it's not an insect, but it belongs in this list because it's one of the most feared small creatures in the Amazon. This spider is known for its strong venom and defensive behavior. It doesn't build a web and wait peacefully like many spiders. It wanders on the forest floor, in vegetation, and sometimes near human spaces. Its bite can cause intense pain, sweating, high blood pressure, and in severe cases, serious medical problems. What makes it scary is how easily it can be accidentally disturbed. You might move a leaf, pick up wood, or put your hand somewhere without looking, and that can be enough. In the Amazon, you don't just watch where you step, you watch where you place your hands too. Before we go deeper, tell me in the comments, would you ever be brave enough to walk through the Amazon at night? And if you've ever seen a dangerous insect, spider, or strange creature in real life, share your story below. I really want to know what you encountered. Now let's move to a creature that looks beautiful but can be deadly. The poison dart frog. These frogs are tiny, colorful, and almost unreal to look at. Bright yellow, blue, red, or green skin makes them stand out in the jungle. But those colors are not for beauty. They are a warning. Some poison dart frogs carry toxins in their skin that can be extremely dangerous. Indigenous people historically used toxins from certain species on blow darts, which is how they got their name. The important thing to understand is this: the frog doesn't need to bite you. The danger is in the skin. Touching certain species, especially if you have cuts or if toxins enter your mouth or eyes, can be very dangerous. Not every poison dart frog is equally toxic, and their toxicity can depend on their diet in the wild. But the rule is simple. If you see a brightly colored frog in the Amazon, don't touch it. Next is the assassin bug. This insect has a sharp mouth part that it uses to pierce and feed. Some species can deliver a painful bite, and certain related bugs are known for spreading diseases in parts of Latin America. What makes bugs like this dangerous is that people don't usually notice them until they are too close. They can hide in cracks, leaves, or dark spaces. A bite may not look serious at first, but insects in tropical regions can carry bacteria, parasites, or cause reactions that become worse later. In a place like the Amazon, even a small bite can become a big problem, because the heat, humidity, and constant exposure to dirt and water can make infections more likely. Another creature that deserves respect is the army ant. One ant is not the problem. The problem is the colony. Army ants move in huge groups, sweeping through the forest floor like a living wave. They attack insects, small animals, and anything they can overwhelm. For humans, they are not usually deadly if you can move away. But if someone is injured, trapped, sleeping, or unable to escape, army ants can become dangerous. Their bites are painful, and the number of ants can be overwhelming. In the Amazon, you don't want to sit or sleep near the wrong trail. Sometimes the forest floor itself is moving, and by the time you notice, you need to leave quickly. Then we have mosquitoes. They may seem ordinary compared to spiders, ants, and frogs, but mosquitoes are among the most dangerous tiny creatures in the world because of the diseases they can spread. In tropical regions, mosquitoes can transmit illnesses such as malaria, dengue, yellow fever, and others depending on the area. The mosquito itself is small and weak, but what it carries can be deadly. This is why proper clothing, repellents, mosquito nets, and vaccines where recommended are so important for anyone traveling into tropical forests. A mosquito bite might feel like nothing at first, but in the wrong place it can change your entire life. And finally, one of the creepiest dangers in the Amazon is not always something you see clearly. Tiny parasites and larvae in water, soil, or insects. The Amazon is full of life, and not all of it is visible. Some parasites can enter through contaminated water, wounds, or insect bites. That's why experienced guides are careful about where they swim, what water they touch, and how they protect their skin. In the rainforest, danger is not only in front of your eyes. Sometimes it's microscopic. So what's the lesson here? In the Amazon, don't judge danger by size.